Well, hello, and welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be looking at the ship classes in World of Warships Legends and the pros and cons behind them. So we're going to start off with the destroyers. And the first thing I want to talk about, guys, this goes for all classes, is pick a commander that's right for that ship class. Commanders definitely have talents that will favour different ship classes. As you can see, this one favours destroyers, so John Jellicoe is my chosen commander for my destroyer ships. There are different ones for the different classes, so make sure you equip the right commander. So tip 2, learn how your ship handles. How does it manoeuvre? How does it move through the speeds? Is it quick at accelerating? These are the things that are always going to give you the advantage in PvP. Learning where your arcs of fire are. So, as you can see, just looking at the Valkyrie here, huge, big gap at the front and back, where you can't use torpedoes. And after you fire the first silo, the second is blocked from firing in the first couple of degrees. So it's worth knowing that going into battle, and checking out your specifications on every type of ship that you're going in. I'm not saying you have to be like studying them and doing a masterclass on every ship, but it definitely helps to know how your ship's going to move and what sort of positions it's going to thrive in. So your destroyers, they are the high risk, high reward type of the game. They are very lightly armoured, they're very quick, very mobile, with the ability to fire a lot of torpedoes. Obviously this changes nation to nation and from every ship, but for me, I enjoy using the destroyers for a very quick game. Your ideal job is to be out there running interference for your cruisers and your battleships. The only thing is, it's not a very survivable tactic. Using islands and other ships as cover, it's a great way of improving your survivability. But I find this is the best one, just to have on there and have a quick laugh. And yeah, like I said, high risk, high reward. So some of the great bonuses of having a destroyer are you will have the creating a smoke talent just in the bottom left of the screen. This is used to protect yourself and to protect others. Use it to disguise your fleet or to stay and wait in positions so that you can ambush. One way of counteracting this smoke is by others charging directly into your smoke. It's a high risk tactic, but it does give away your position. I've added this bit on just for you, Robo, just so you can see some of the fabulous gameplay that sometimes I can provide. It's not always, but it happens. As you know, 3 against 1, you've got next to no survival. But this time round, I'm going to take more than they take from me. Fired the tops away nice and early, and we're moving in using the secondary guns and the primary to get that big kill on the second ship, and the torpedoes worked their magic. Boom. Now we're on to the cruisers, probably my favourite type of ship class at the moment. We'll talk about their speed and movement. So, not as agile and quick as the destroyers, but a great balance between the destroyers and the battleships. You'll tend to find different nations are a lot quicker. France, for example, is very agile. But sticking with my British, I'm just really enjoying it. You see here, able to manoeuvre out the way of torpedoes, and it's a great way of moving through the battlefield. Obviously keep the enemy guessing. Try not to be predictable in this game, because you are playing other people, and the skill gap on this game is brilliant. You know, you will come across ships that are better than yours, you come across ships that are worse. You know, use that to your advantage and try and team up, work together as a flotilla and earn those kills. So I think in this clip is me hunting a destroyer. So the advantage of the destroyer, the cruiser, is it has guns and torps. I'm using torpedoes here to cover a certain entry point into my what should we call it, alley, or we call them ginnels in Yorkshire, but it's obviously not that, a channel we'll say. Right, so into my channel, using torpedoes, a nice spread, and I've discovered the destroyer off to my left. So you will find that the guns are a lot more powerful than on destroyers, hopefully with more range and the ability to swap between high explosive and armour piercing. Only the British that I'm aware of at the moment don't have the ability to swap between HE and AP, but as you can see, it does its job. And now on to the battleships. So the battleships are the Big Berthas of the game. They are slow, steady, but dependable. Check out the armour points. They are designed to sit back in battle, take damage and give damage. And they are exactly what it says on the tin, slow and steady. They're going to keep you going and they are enjoyable to use. The only problem is on a highlight reel, you're not going to get many fast-paced action. So just showing the accuracy involved in this clip. We're going to clip that Legendsship. And the thing is, with the rounds that you are using, just clipping a cruiser, you're going to absolutely ravage it. So one of the negatives, especially with the British battleships, is the dispersal of rounds. So you might spend a while lining up your target just like so, firing your rounds and finding that they are spread all over. The further the range, the worse the dispersal gets. Plus they could be wearing camouflage or have commanders that specialise in round dispersal. But I just wanted to show what is probably my favourite thing in the game. When two battleships decide to go toe to toe and they come in close, and it's just that genuine old fashioned broadside to broadside and really enjoyable. I have sped up the game just for the highlight reels, so it's even slower than this, I believe. Definitely enjoying this interaction. The King George, such a great ship for the British. It's a tier 5, obviously only bettered by the Queen Elizabeth and the Vanguard. You do have a few premium ships that have now come out. HMS Hood available for a limited time. And who knows, with the lockdown, maybe more ships will become available. And hopefully more players will get into the game, because how are you going to spend your lockdown? You know, especially in these uncertain times, I just want to take the moment to say thank you to everyone that has, you know, watched the videos on the channel. I really do appreciate it. I will try and keep and put out as much content as possible to keep you guys and girls entertained. And hopefully you and the families are doing absolutely amazing. And we'll get through this together. So pop a like on the actual video, or check me out on Twitch. It's Gibber_86_, or even find me on Facebook, which is Gibber_86_gaming, or you can even get me on Twitter, as I've embraced most technology now, and it's at 86Gibber. So I hope you are doing absolutely amazing, and thank you very much for watching. Any feedback is much appreciated, and hope to see you soon. Have a great day.